This reading is for Libra for the month of November 2021. Hello Libra, how are you? Well, I just took a peek at the sky and it looks like the main part of your chart that's really shining bright this month has to do with being comfy. Being comfy, you know, having a lot of cushion, either financially, emotionally, or in your literally comfy cushions on your couch that you can snuggle into. So don't deny yourself that this month. You know, if you've been looking at a room and you've been thinking, God, I'm not really happy with this. It's not really wowing me. Put a little effort. You know, you don't even have to use a lot of money to do a deep clean and some DIY decorating. You know, it's just sort of that kind of energy of the month. What's comfy to you? Where's your comfort zone? And a lot of you will be gravitating towards that in November. So the energy that supports you this month, is the 8 of Wands. That's a great energy. So many of you this month will find that something that had been a difficult challenge or has felt stuck or stagnant is going to start moving. It's sort of like if your life was a river and like the water was being held up by some obstacle in the river, it still could get around it, but you really needed it to flow more. That obstacle is going to be washed away this month. Now, this is a general reading for Libra, so this could be many different things, but in general, there's a sense of relief with this and a feeling of excitement that, yay, now things can start moving forward. Probably has to do with the fact that so many planets that were going backwards in October are now moving forward in November. Now, more challenging energy is the High Priestess. So when this energy is around and it falls into a challenge position, what that means is for some of you, there's going to be a sort of a tension between what your intuition is telling you and what another person or an organization or society is telling you. Like your gut is going to be saying one thing, and then you're going to be getting conflicting information from the outside. For some of you, this could be a gaslighting situation where you know something is right and someone's trying to tell you it's wrong because they have their own agenda. Or it could just be some of you are just going to be having a bit of an existential sense that, you know, some things are off and it's time to really listen to yourself and see what those could be. Like what is the cognitive dissonance between what your gut's telling you and your heart and what's going on in the outside of your life? Hoo-hoo-wee. So in this, I just pulled this card for love and relationships for Libra this month. And of course, this is going to fit many of you, may not fit all of you, but you'll know if I tell you about the situation if it does. So this card, which is a Devil card, is really interesting in love relationships because it can go either way. It can be great or it could be really a challenge. So this is a very a physical card. It's sort of primal. You really don't want to be in a love relationship without that energy, or else you just be like platonic friends. So for some of you, what this means is that you're going to be having probably, you know, really exciting, sexy times with someone this month. If this goes too far the other way, though, it turns into love addiction, which is a painful situation. So when I look at all of this as a whole, I am definitely drawn to this, okay? Libras need to listen to themselves this month. And if your intuition is telling you something about someone that you're with, just make sure that you're getting like outside verification from what your inside is telling you. And if it's not adding up, then you might need to explore more, okay? So in terms of love, some of you, this is the Cupid's arrow card, may be swept off your feet in a good way. And others of you may be dealing with a more difficult, nuanced situation where you just can't put your finger on it, but maybe everything isn't exactly as someone's saying it is. All right. Ooh, wow, this is a great energy, and it really sort of goes hand in hand with what's going on astrologically. This is, ooh, look at this so far, all pentacles. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, there we go. We have the Love, or the Two of Cups. Ooh, and the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune is the outcome. Wow, what a great reading. Very interesting reading. So, what I really like about the center of this is that it's really supporting you, Libra, in anything or any goal that you want to aim towards, especially if it's something where you're starting new and you're bringing in a new skill set. Now, this can just be ramping up, you know, what you're already doing, like maybe, you know, designing a new website, getting extra certification, but it can actually be starting from scratch, going back to school, interning. This is very much a card about investing before you get the reward, but it's being really supported by the Son of Pentacles, which means everything has to start somewhere, and why not start now? And I mean it, Libra, if you've been thinking about doing something, why not start now? And you've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun supporting you this month. So the Wheel of Fortune means many of you are going to be getting some lucky breaks this month, especially in terms of if you're really investing time into something. You know, oftentimes, you know, they say when you're down on the wheel, the only way is up. But also, oftentimes, the wheel turns when we've been investing a lot of energy into something and have been waiting to see the return. That energy is really supported by having the Eight of Wands as the first card that we did today. So this is good luck, and to have the Sun as your outcome is such good luck as well. So I think that just in general, November is going to be a month where the outcomes to most situations are going to be really positive. In fact, over here in love, we have the Two of Cups. So this just bodes well for any Libra in any love situation. If it's long-term, this is a time period where there might be more romance. If you're single and you're looking, you could very well, especially with the Eight of Wands in the beginning, which is also known as Cupid's arrows, start falling in love with someone this month. Now, the caveat to this is because of the first, you know, round of cards here, if you are in a situation with someone and it doesn't feel secure and you think that you might not be getting the whole truth, you're probably right this month. And the Sun is going to give you clarity, you know, if you look. Now, if you turn your head the other way, well, I can't do anything about that. But if you really want the truth about something, if you just have a hunch, the Sun will shine light into a dark place. But outside of that, this month should be very productive. And this just shows a lot of just a sense of purpose and a sense of clarity that actually is very uplifting. And if you sort of add that to what's going on in the skies, just being in this like comfy zone, I think you should have a really pleasant November. All right, Libra, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if you did, check back in next month.